Hi everybody, it's Miss Lorenz. I'm going to go over lesson 11 on polygons. We're going to have a lot to look at here, so make sure that you have your correcting pen and your work and you're ready to get after it. All right, in the first one, it's a which one doesn't belong. Those are so fun to look at. I would like you to always try on the which one doesn't belong type problems. Always try to find like two that you can point out and come up with an argument for why it doesn't belong. So I chose, let me get my pen here. I chose this one because it's the only right triangle. Maybe that's kind of obvious. I chose this one also as the one that doesn't belong because it's the only one that you can draw the height from the opposite vertex down to the base and it will fall inside the triangle. Maybe that's a little bit of a stretch, but I'm curious to see what you came up with. All right, number 2, you had to find the area of two quadrilaterals and then show your reasoning. So on the first one, so what I did is I actually found the area of all 6 of them, and so I want you to kind of check your work. What I did on all of them is decompose them. On A, B, D, and E, I just decomposed them in their parts and added the parts together. But on C and F, I decomposed and actually rearranged. So like on C, I took this chunk and I moved it over here so I could make a rectangle. And I did that same thing on F. I moved this triangle down here. And then I moved this triangle down here so I could make an entire rectangle. So just something to keep in mind. Check your answers there, pause if you need to. But I will talk about number 3, how I got this answer. So I found that the area of this trapezoid is 18 square inches, and I found it in 2 different ways for us. So the first way, I just took this triangle over here, and I moved it over to here, and then I ended up with this lovely rectangle that is a 6 by 3, and a 6 by 3 rectangle has an area of 18. So the trapezoid itself would have an area of 18 as well. Or another way you could do it, let's erase all that stuff. Another way you could do it is by finding the area of the 2 triangles and then the rectangle in the middle. So we could decompose it. And so the triangles are both 2 by 3 or would be 2 by 3 rectangles, right? And so they're halves of 2 by 3 rectangles, and there's 2 of them. So here I have 2 groups of 2 by 3 divided by 2. Those are the triangles, plus a 4 by 3. This is the 4 by 3. And if we add all that together, of course we get the same answer, 18 square units. Number 4 was a fun one, wasn't it? So you had to find the area of the shaded region in square units. So I want to talk you through it and then we'll look at the answer. So first I started by noticing that these triangles here are identical. So there's 4 groups of those triangles, and the triangles themselves are half of a 2 by 3. So there's 4 2 by 3 divided by 2s. There's also a 4 by 4 square. And so I'll just color everything as I talk about it. There's also 4 rectangles that are 1 by 2. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then lastly, there are 4 units that we can put together. So this half with that half, that half with that half, that half with that half, that half with that half. So that's where the plus 4 at the end comes in. So then 2 times 3 is 6, divided by 2 is 3, and 3 times 3 is 4. So then we end up with 12 for the area of all the triangles put together. 4 times 4, this is the square in the middle, is 16. The 4 1 by 2s, so 1 times 2 of course is 2, times 4 is 8. And then the 4 little separate units all together. And then if we add all that up, we get 40. So kind of a fun problem to look at. And then on number 5, we had to draw, sorry about my non-straight lines. I'm doing the best I can with my little magic pen here. On the grid, you had to draw 3 different triangles with an area of 12. So you guys, when I look at the 12, and I know it has to be an area of 12, and I know it has to be a triangle, then what I think is, oh, then the parallelogram or the rectangle for that triangle has to be double that, 24. So then I thought of all the factor pairs that would equal 24. So 6 times 4 came to mind, 8 times 3 came to mind, 12 times 2 came to mind, and if the grid was bigger, I could even look at 1 by 24. So that's what I used. So here's the 6 by 4. See, if it was a whole rectangle, it'd be 24. But we're just drawing the triangle. So I know half of that rectangle would be half of 24, would be 12. Same with this one. This one is an 8 by 3. So there's my 3. And then I went up 8, and then I just moved it over just to kind of make it a different sort of like tilty triangle. You didn't have to do that, but I just thought it would be a fun way to do it. And so I know that that height is still 8. So the triangle itself is half of an 8 by 3. An 8 by 3 is 24, so half of that would be 12. And then this one down here is a 2 by 12, and wow, that looks messy. One of these days I'll get better at drawing straight lines. All right, I hope that makes sense to everybody and that you are feeling good about this stuff. Thanks for listening, everybody.